I left everything as it was. No surprises. Alright. It's time for puzzle making. I'm gonna puzzle this. So I got my markers this time. Oh, we gotta do this. You know, I just want to say, these pattern pieces were cut like shit. And I understand that this was like modified, but man, remember what I tell you about cutting on the inside of the border? Well, that was not done here. Hello everybody. Hello and welcome back. Why is this? Why though? Why? Ah, everybody's come back. Everybody's come back. I love it. So, I think the safest thing I can start with is probably the center front placket. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move these. How much do I have of this? A lot. And you know, I wonder if it would be better if I did this long piece with this sliver of piece here. I might be able to get something out of that. So we're going to try that. Before I go decimating what little I have left. So I'm going to turn this around so I can mark on it. Here. Yeah, it's got a pretty long piece. And I can still use this, so probably still use that. We'll see. So for this, yeah, I guess I could, yeah, if I fit it over here. See, this is the top though. Or is it? No, this is the top, because this curved part goes into the neckline. It's gonna have... Okay, we're just gonna pin this then. Hey, Ribbon again! Hello! Welcome back. All right. I'm just going to cut this out right now. And then we're going to cut out a second one. Really trying to conserve what I've got here. Here, we're going to do this shot so you don't have to see my face because I'm like too close to the camera. I'm going to save that. So welcome back. How you doing? Still crafting? Oh, Kal-El. Finally got him down. Oh, everybody left. Oh, no, everybody left. Maybe it's commercial break. I don't know. down, 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 down. Get down. Oh, you're really testing me. You're testing me. Yeah, you didn't want to get sprayed? Okay. I just have to make sure that when I cut out the rest of this, or when I cut out the other piece, it has to be the opposite. Because I'm cutting only one out right now. Trying to use up as much as I can of what I have. So with this guy right here, a snip is all that's required. I don't know what it is, but every time I see that triangle configuration, I'm like, I always rage about it. I'm like, I get mad. Like, I gotta let it go, I know, but man, the fact that that's still being taught by some people in home sewing makes me kind of upset. So I have no business being upset at their techniques, but no. That's a big hard no from me. Alright, so when I do it again, I'm gonna have to do it that way. Yeah, it does, because the curve of the neckline is important to keep together. So let's see what we got. Sorry, we had this much down here. So then we have like all of this to work with. There's another scrap. Here's another scrap. Here's another scrap. So many scraps. Alright. I'm not sure. We'll probably be able to do it on this long line right down here, actually. So that's what we're going to do. I could use some of this up here. It's not too bad. The view count is fluctuating. I can't tell. Is it something I said? Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. I forgot that there's a second stream. Oh sure. Yeah, I do my streams in 2 parts usually every day. I take about 45 minutes to an hour for lunch. Because I don't eat lunch at normal time when I start streaming. I eat lunch in the middle of the day because I'm a weirdo. And sometimes I do have to take a break because I'm usually standing a lot. So I'm like, well, if I'm cutting this much out, it's a lot of standing. Okay. Ugh. Now is not the time to be sneezing. Okay, this other side is pretty straight, so I'm just going to come in this way. I'm a weirdo too. Wait, I may have missed some context or forgotten some. Why are you a weirdo too? What did I say? I even forgot just now. Hey, Melon! Hello, my friend. Alright, that's done. Hi there. So maybe it's just doing this weird thing again where it's like, it's telling me there's only one person. I had to drop my shears off at the sharpeners. Hey, I do not begrudge you that at all. That is a very noble thing to do, and I should probably do the same thing. If I could find a reliable scissor sharpener, that'd be great. But Albuquerque is not the hub of culture. Not necessarily. It has culture, it's just not very economical. Oh, hey, so crafty! Uptime! What are these commands that I need to include? Like, I'm not familiar with them. So I got quite a bit here. Yeah, that is so true. I never really eat meals at their proper time either. Ah, yes, that part. Yep. I see. Took me a minute. Thanks for reminding me what we were talking about. Did you enjoy your meal? I did. I had some leftover wild rice and chicken soup with a little wing of chicken in there, so it was very delicious. Pieces I need to concentrate on. These I could probably get out of like the smallest scraps. I need 2 of each of these, so these guys can wait. I need 2 of these, unless we're just doing 1. No, we'll do 2. No, it says 2. Why am I? That's the number of the pattern piece. Oh my god. Let's see. He has a giant Newfoundland dog. I love giant dogs. Oh god. That dog must be as large as a Arcanine. And Arcanine. Okay. I have a fear of large dogs. I do not like large dogs. That's kind of why I have cats. I'm a cat person because they're small and I don't have to take them for a walk and they won't poop everywhere. They go in their box. I can clean their box. That's fine. I even taught my cats to play games and fetch and all that stuff. So that gets my my satisfaction out of having a pet. They're very cuddly and they're small. So, and they purr. Oh, you found your puffball. Thank you for bringing it back to me. You want it? You want to get it? You want to get this? So this is the little puffball right here. And you want this? Go get it. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, big dogs jumping on me. I am not a large person, so I can't really handle big dogs. Which is a shame, because my boyfriend loves big dogs. He has a big dog that's currently living with his mother and protecting her, which is great. That's actually a really nice reason to have a dog, is they're very protective. But when they start getting all happy and jumpy, and I'm only 5 foot, so I can't, like, I have no recourse to get them down. Like, they'll knock me over. Big dogs are a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, they are wonderful creatures, beautiful creatures that exist and are wonderful companions. I just don't feel that I would be an adequate mom to a dog. So I prefer to leave that to the professionals. I am a good cat mom. That much I can do. But I know my limits. I wouldn't try to bite off more than I can chew as far as having a pet that I can't be responsible for, because I'm not as active as a dog would require. Alright, so these I need to cut 2 of. I'm pretty sure I can get 2 of these, and maybe even 2 of these. And then I need 4 of these guys. Ew. With this one, I might be able to do it this way if I found some extra fabric over here. So let me see here. Because this isn't wide enough to have the collar on it. Because if I want the collar to go the same way, it's not wide enough. But I think I can get 4 of these cuffs going this way. So I think we're okay. We're going to do cuffs right now then. for one kid. I still want kids though. Kids are, you can talk to kids. They can tell you what's going on. I mean, they might take a lot of energy and a lot of work too, but at least they're the same species as you. Really, Cal? Get down. Oh, yeah. You knocking stuff over? Thank you. What did you do with it? Where did it go? Did you lose it already? How many did I get for you at this point, huh? What about yarn ball? You want yarn ball? Get yarn ball. No? He doesn't like the yarn ball as much. He likes the little puffs. The little pom-poms. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. I think this one I might be able to cut out in one go. Sure, looks great. Thank you. So weird. Why is it doing this? My view count is 4, but it's telling me 0. You know how discouraging that is? It's like, this is lies. Come on. Twitch never sent me a notification that I came back? Oh no! Why, Twitch? Still not working. Mine says 5. Oh, it updated. It says 5. It says 5. I mean, it's good to have an accurate representation of how many people are looking at you, because otherwise I'm just going to be talking or not talking because I feel like nobody's there. So I'm like, why should I bother? So let's, we're just going to keep on keeping on. Okay. It's going to be wasteful. Is it going to be wasteful? I mean, it is. Because otherwise, shoot. I have to do it like this. What? What? Oh, the grain line needs to go like this? Holy crap. Lengthwise or cross grain of fabric. Lengthwise grain of fabric for view A or for view B. Oh, so if it's like a plaid or something, you can do it that way. Yeah, that's not really going to work out. So I'm just going to do it like this. Yes, Cal? I just have to make sure. I mean, it's... The only difference is the placement of the notch. Hello, get down! Get down! Why? Why are you being like this? Yeah? No? You don't like that, do you? Gosh. Stop it! Yeah. Okay, so I am going to copy this over. It's so tedious. How you guys doing? Talk to me. Keep me company. I mean, I could. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea. Then I have to cut it out so many times. The button placement and all of that stuff I do anyway afterwards, so I'm not too worried about it. I ignored grain, cringe. So yeah, this just has the option of your grain line depending on if it's like a plaid or a stripe, and you want to make sure that the contrast, if you're using the same fabric, then it's on a tilt, or just slightly askew. Meow meow. Yeah? Is that right? Beck, what did I miss? Not much. Not much. Just painfully going over this thing. What? Cal? What? Why are you yelling at me? Ugh! This is why I have this stash. Here. You want a yellow one? We'll get it. Seriously. So this time it's here. I think this time it was here. Just gonna make a notch there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to bump these up close to each other. The top part is curved, so I can't use a ruler easily. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a dash line. There we go. That's a little faster. Instead of trying to copy this edge that's curved on against a piece of paper that's tissue, that's not gonna work too well, but dashing it is actually okay. Okay, so then from here, I got my ruler. Let's see. Hey, we ordered pizza so I don't have to cook. Oh, hooray! Also, I really like pattern cutting. I tend to cut willy-nilly, and I think that's what's been messing up my projects, in addition to my noob skills. Oh, this pen is a water-soluble pen, so you spray water on it and it erases. Or you wash the garment and it erases. So I have this in blue and pink. I bought like a 4-pack of each color for like $1.50 on eBay and or AliExpress. So they're super useful. The same thing that they use pretty much anywhere in a factory or other studios. Sometimes they use chalk. And I have that too. I have a whole multitude of different marking devices or utensils that I can use, because you never know what you might need. If I were marking on the dark side here, I would use then the white chalk. We're doing this 4 times. Holy crap. I'm gonna do this 4 times. Kill me now. And this needs to go the opposite way now. So I'm staggering it. Luckily, this curve is the same as this one, so all I have to do is butt it up against the last line. And I'm just going to be cutting 4 of these out at the same time. Handy! Yeah! Cute! I use cheap chalk. I went to buy Taylor's chalk. I bought a slant shank to snap-on foot adapter on eBay. Oh, cool. Yeah, it is symmetrical. Taylor's chalk is not that expensive. You can find it on eBay. I find all of my tools, everything that I use pretty much. Trims, lace trims, yes, Cal. We hear you. Lace trims, elastic, all the superfluous stuff that's really expensive at Joann's. I get the good stuff for a lot cheaper on AliExpress or on eBay. So you can get a box of Taylor's chalk in all like 4 colors for, I don't know, like $8 maybe, probably less. So I'm always touting AliExpress. I know a lot of people have misconceptions about it, thinking like, somebody once said like, oh, they thought it was the eBay of Asia or China, and it's not true. It's like, it's more like wholesale. You can get supplies and product, pretty much everything that's already manufactured over there. You can get at a wholesale price in bulk. And so that's what I do with my sewing supplies. If I need a lot of something like Taylor's chalk or marking pens pins, needles, any of the notions that you need to create a full garment, I'll go there and I'll spend, you know, pennies on the dollar. It's just so much better. Since it's already made there, I mean, unless you're getting like really high French stuff, high quality French stuff, it's just not, doesn't make any sense to pay a retailer like Joann's a premium price. Okay, and then this is the notch. I think we got the notches in here, yeah. Let's see, it's like $4 for 2 chalk in my local place. Okay, so, yeah, no, I got a box of it for really inexpensive. Cal-El, oh my god, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. There's also a sewing supply place in California that I use called Gold Star Supply, Gold Star Sewing Supply. And they have things like Tailor's Chalk for pretty inexpensive prices as well. Tailor's Chalk. Yeah. It's ridiculous cheap. That's what it is. So you get like, I don't know. Don't get the grease pencils. Don't get those. The Tailor's Chalk, erasable. Yeah, it's just like regular chalk. You can get what? Here's 20 pieces. 20 pieces of mixed colors. So you have the pink, you have blue, and you have white for $2.76. So that's why I go there. I bought 1 box, and I still have the same Tailor's Chalk. I bought it like years ago. Okay, now opposite. I need to do this. Maybe some kitty toys from scrap fabric later. That's not a bad idea. What? Did you lose it again? I just gave it to you. Oh no, it's right here. Hello. Do you want this? Here, play that close. No? You're tired now? He's tired. After all that complaining, he's so tired. He's just laying there. Oh, now he's going for it. It's an amazingly good deal. Yes. It is. It's basically the wholesale price for that sort of thing. It's all manufactured there. Okay, here is my corner. Here is my corner. And I'm just going to do my dash line. Here is, that's my notch. Oh my god. This cat, I swear to God. I swear to God, cat. Do you want me to throw it again? Is that what's happening? Yeah? You want this? Do you want it? Do you want it? Get it. I love how he takes off to get it. It's so funny. Oh my god, there he goes. Alright, and then here is our notch. Cool, look at all the remnant we have now left over. So I have 4 of these marked out. I'm just going to start cutting them. Maybe you could make some super fancy beginner sewing kits for sale with those types of deals. You know, I did think about that. Like curating products that I know are good, for instance. since I've like sampled so many different products, and I've found what works and what doesn't, what's really cheap and what's actually really good quality. So I've been wanting to put together like a beginner's pattern drafting kit that's not $50. So like I found some, but we talked about the plastic, the translucent plastic, and they come kind of warped. So I'm curious just to order them and see how they are. If they do come warped, if I can fix them. Because, you know, sometimes I can be resourceful. And then I don't know what else could go in that kit, because you can pay $50 and get the Fairgate kit, which comes with like all kinds of really wonderful tools. It came with an awl, it came with a Ponce wheel, it came with, gosh, what else did it come with? Measuring tape, a little booklet that kind of starts you off on pattern drafting, like traditional dressmaking, pattern drafting, that sort of thing. And it came with this portfolio. I actually still have it. It's right here. So that my Fairgate came with this giant portfolio. Of course, it's like so old now that the letters are coming off. But all the tools that I needed, all the rulers are metal pattern drafting rulers. They came in this guy, and this was $50. So I don't know if I could do it for less than that. Oh, what's this? Huh. It's a thing I drew a long time ago. Gosh, what else is in here? All sorts of fun stuff. It's like an attempt at coloring. I really want to redo that though. That's why I have this one still uncolored. Huh. Like somebody's, I tried drawing people's characters. I think I have my bases in here. So I was taught in school that you are supposed to develop like some base poses. Oh gosh. Wow. So you develop like 5 or 6 base croquis, and then you use those and you trace over them when you're designing your pieces. Here's just a bunch of stuff that I really quickly, very quickly sketched out. I don't even know if you can see that. I honestly don't even know if you can see that. Just so many things. And these are some flats that I did. Some interesting ideas for pants, because regular pants are so boring, right? I don't know. I always wanted to do a blouse like this. Jeez. Where did I come up with all this? Oh, here's some of my bases, so you can see. I put this on my light table, and then I just draw the picture on it. What is this? When did I do that? Some more. Oh, yeah, so I do have all my bases here. So these are all my base poses that I refined and developed to my liking. And then I just trace over them. Holy crap! That would be awesome. I definitely want to get into it. I'm still working on editing the TNT. I love finding random boxes of treasures. I know, right? This is supposed to be a D&D character, but it's like super fashion illustration. It's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know things. I think this was the original design that I had for my D&D character, and then I sort of refined it into more of a posed sort of thing. So, you guys, I really want to get that set of gouache paints, because I think it would be super fun. Isn't it fun? Isn't that cute? This is supposed to have like a border print that I was too lazy to really flesh out. I don't know if you can see that too well. Anyway. Ah, super blown away by those sketches. Well, thank you. I really need to practice some more, but I'm glad that I found these, because I was actually wondering where my base poses went. my croquis. Glad that I have those now. I really want to get those gouache paints though, so that I can do stuff like this and paint with the gouache and see how that comes out. I just want to experiment with it. I have a problem. This is fun though. And I'll put this up here. Because why not? Alright, anyway, I was showing you my portfolio that was actually originally meant to house patterns, but instead I ended up looking at all these sketches. This was for my collection studio class, I think. We were supposed to design or quick sketch 100 things. So these are all flats though. These are what technical flats look like. But these were just really quick sketches from my collection studio, and we were supposed to pick like 10 of the best ones and then go from there. But as far as putting together a kit, I don't know if I could do that better than Fairgate already does. Ugh, there's so much room in here. Well, that's fun. Yeah. We had to design or quick sketch 100 outfits just by looking at what we would have to do is we would look at movies, TV shows, or runway or anything, and just sketch whatever we saw. Sketch it, everything. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, just quick sketch, quick idea of what it's supposed to be. Do that 100 times, and then you sort of narrow it down to the ones that you like the most. And then refine those to a design that you can appreciate and like and is your style. And then you create the pattern. So we had to present 10 illustrations of refined pieces from the 100 sketches that we decided to draw. And then we presented those as like fully formed, colored illustrations for the collections class. And then we had to set off and make them, like draft the pattern. I only made it to 6. I think I made 6 of them. But I drafted the pattern for 6 of the pieces that I wanted to do, and then I was in the show. They're okay. They're just okay. A lot of people like them, but I'm just like, I could do better. You know how we are. Who and where can I find it? Should make a few prints. Yeah, I need to work on my illustration a little bit more before I offer prints of my stuff. I think it's all trash. You know how it is. See, this is snipped? Did I snip? Did I not snip? Did I snip? I did snip. The snipping has commenced. Yes. That's a pair. Okay, good. Who and where could I find it? It's an artist on Instagram who does Pokemon sketches. Makes a lot of fashion sketches and even designs gym leaders. That's cool. Yeah, I don't have very much confidence in my sketching or my drawing. I just kind of do it. I feel like I'm okay, but I don't feel like anybody would really want to pay money for it. So I just kind of keep it to myself. I like to show you guys. I'm like, yeah, hey, look what I did. Okay, we're putting that away now. And that's about the extent of it, but I don't know. I would need to do it a lot more before I felt comfortable enough to ask for money for it. As for what, wait, so Ribbon Kitten asked, who and where could I find it? To what are you referencing? Are you referencing the portfolio I mentioned? The Fairgate pattern drafting stuff? To what do you refer? Yes, the set, it's called Fairgate Pattern Drafting Rulers. They sell them on Gold Star Tool. And let me see if I can just bring up the link real quick. Let me finish cutting this out. So I can do this. I can do this. I still need to cut out interfacing. Okay, we're going to snip this. We have that mark. Great. So now we have perfect. We have some cups. Be right back, Millen. Okay. Let me see. The Fairgate rulers. It's a set. Okay, so Amazon has them. Oof. Why? Oh, okay, it's fine. Just ended abruptly. So the fashion designer kit for Fairgate, I guess it went up since I last purchased them. They are now $60, and it does not come with the portfolio. But that is Amazon, not necessarily. Okay, so the set that I got is now $108. Right. So maybe I can put something together that's a little bit less expensive. Man. And their portfolio isn't even like rigid, it's just like some fabric thing. I really went down. Alright, let's see what Gold Star has. goldstartool.com is a really good resource for... You don't have to do that, I found it. Okay. Yeah, but I'm curious now too. So, let's see. Pattern drafting. Rulers. The Fairgate designer set. $59.99. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, that answers my question. It used to be $50. Now it went up. I guess I'm not surprised. It's been like 10 years. It's been a long time. Okay. So these are done. So I can put this away. No. Yes. Yes, I can. Because I can use that. And I have to do that too for the center placket. I have to cut out the interfacing. So for this one, what do we have left? Pockets. I think we have enough for pockets. I don't think there's really any way to make this look good. This is just gonna be... I mean, if I did it this way. It's gonna have like one xenomorph in the center. Xenomorph. Such a funny name. Yeah, decisions have to be made, don't they? Yeah, they do. I mean, it might make sense to have it... I could do it just this way. That actually might not be so bad. So if I do it to the grain this way, it might actually work. Let me put this down a little. Get the bottom of this tail. So a little more. I'm really trying to center this. Okay. So this part is folded. And then I have this method of how to get this really sharp point with the slope here. And I'm going to try to see if I remember how to do it. It's really all in the way it's ironed. Yeah, I think that's just gonna have to be the way it is. Executive decision made. off this pattern while I'm going through it. So let's see how this looks. Oops. Yeah. Just kind of centered right there. It's gonna have yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's kind of floating. So this is gonna be folded down. Pretty sure it's like that. Something like that. And a button go right here. I mean, I'm doing my best. It's not exactly a traditional print. Can I do this though? Oh, I might be able to do it this way. It's gonna go like the opposite way. I don't know if that would look good. One would be going up and one would be going down. Yeah, I had no choice. So that's gonna look like shit if I don't do this right. So I did it this way. Okay. I think I've got enough over here. It could also just be that there's one pocket instead of two. That's an option that I have. Pockets small? They're normal size. And that one doesn't have any, so I can't show you on there. No, I mean, I don't think so. Oh, hey! You want to see this?
I want to see, okay, it's like she's making a shape. Wait a second. Oh, it's so pretty.
Here's some sleeves.
Yeah.
Here's the back.
Nice.
And the fronts. I even matched the,
Oh, that's so exciting. You matched the patterns.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
At the behest of my viewers, they're like, you should match the patterns. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Right. That's awesome. Thank you, viewers.
Yeah. That's fun. Alright, we got cuffs. We got a pocket. We have center front pockets. Yeah, and they're all going the right way, so. There's that. Shirt pockets aren't usually aren't huge. No, they're normal size. I think they can fit your cell phone. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so the next big thing to do are the collar. So I have to do these collars. I am like just about to the point of not giving a crap anymore.
No, this isn't where I need to go. And at work today, I did it like twice.
So I'm. Oh no, that's the wrong way. I have to go this way. So I need to cut two of each of the. I need the neckband and the collar itself. I still need to cut out the top, the foldy part of the pocket. So this has been modified a little bit so that it's less long and pointy, like a disco collar. that's why it's shaped this way. If you're looking at this going, what's going on with this pattern? That's like the one thing. So it's been shaved down a little bit on the corners, and just I'm gonna leave the seam allowance the same. So I think maybe, oh yeah. See how much room that takes up? Look at these stupid things. Give me complaining about this thing again. I have a problem. I'm so salty. Yeah, I relate. I get to that point too. It's exhausting, this stage. It is. I've been procrastinating doing a collar on a mock-up blouse. I don't blame you at all, because like you just want to do it right the first time and not have to ever do it again. Alas, things are not so perfect in this imperfect world. I discovered that. I drafted a pattern and I used it for my class, and then I think some of you guys were there with me when I realized that, oh crap, I did not include like the 2 centimeters of the center front placket, and now like my collar is off, and I thought I had to redraft the whole thing. It was a mess. Always do mock-ups, people. Always do mock-ups. Just like power through it. You'll thank yourself later. You're gonna thank your past self for doing a mock-up even when you don't want to. Stupid triangles. There's gotta be a better way. That non-sewers or sewists have no idea of how much time just the cutting takes. I know. Yep, this is a true statement. So that's kind of why I ended up investing in my electric rotary cutter. That thing is magic. And if I have super huge long pieces to cut out, or multiples if I'm doing multiples, because I have done production runs on my own, just like with a partner actually. We cut out 24 of one pattern in 2 colors, and that thing was a savior unto itself. I love that thing. I'll bring it out sometime. I don't know if I ever brought it out on stream. Man, that thing is magical. I love showing it off. They're cheap now too. They used to be like $300. Now you can get it for like $60. It's ridiculous. It's awesome though. I didn't pay $300 for it. I think I paid $80 for it. Okay, so thing I need to remember, this is a skew, so if I need to make this straight, it'd be like this, and then I need to make sure this way. Yeah, I have enough room. Yeah, I'm seriously to that point where I'm like, fuck it, I don't even care. I think I have enough for the rest of it, so now that I've gotten through the hard part, I'm just gonna do this. I want this cut out so that I can start constructing it tomorrow. I do not like these pins, Sam-I-Am. I do not like them. I do like these little pins. Little ball pins. Where does this come from? Oh, this is my blind stitch book. I'm gonna put this kind of like right, yeah, like right here. I don't know. That's a bad idea. I'll put it right there. These are much better pins. They're very fine, and they still have a little ball at the end, so they're easy to grab onto. That's what I'm using. So that's how that's going to fit in. See how those match up? Ow! No, you got it. You got it. Okay. Okay. How about some close-up action, huh? Where am I? Oh god. I just cleaned off this table. It's such a mess. Alright. Alrighty then. So when I worked in a factory, I had to do this for samples because before you cut out multiples, you have to get a marker and make sure that it's right. And you're doing like one at a time. And so in order to do that, you're not cutting with the electric saw, you're cutting by hand. And I remember the lady I worked for would complain that I took too long cutting everything out. I had to use the back of the blade, I had to do it with feeling, like, come on, go get faster, why are you taking so much time? I've tried since then to be faster than I am, but man. I mean, I don't know, I think it takes 20 years of doing just that to get that good at it. And I was not at that level. I've only done this for 20 years, like, basic in a way. Like, sure, I've done the workshop because my hand sewing skills were good enough to work at an opera, costume shop, and some movies, but even those are like minimal skills that you need. Okay, so here I'm also going to mark the center front. And here I'm going to mark, let's see, okay, so yeah, I want to make sure that this curvature ends here. So that's where that's going to be marked here. So when you're putting in a collar, you don't want to go past this point because otherwise it's going to fold over and then you're going to have an overlap of your collar on your center placket. So you don't want to do that. You want to stop right where it says it's marked, right here. And that's the same with just about anything that has a folded collar like this. Oh yeah? Someone else, so, guess who's up on the bookshelf again? Well, if you have any questions about putting together a blouse or something, let me know if I can help. I've done it a few times, so I've made my mistakes. Or if this is helping, then all's better. This fabric smells so good. It's ridiculous. Let's see. The scissors for cutting out, though, are longer with an angle at the bottom of the bottom blade. So you never lift from the table and take longer strokes, cutting more toward the back of the blade. Exactly. That's what she would tell me. And I do not have said scissors. So I just kind of work with what I got. I have some Gingers dressmaker shears that are about as long as this. I think they're 8 inches. They're not nearly, they're so hard to open. One day I'll be able to afford some really nice scissors. Or, you know, I do have these amazing Kai scissors that are a 9-inch long blade. And they're kind of really tight right now, but I think I may have fucked them up. Because I tried sharpening them myself. I don't know if they can be salvaged at this point, but I need them sharpened because they're not very good. Will I overlock? No, I will not overlock the collar. I will overlock any seam that's exposed on the inside. So that will be overlocked, but other things that are hidden within themselves don't need to be overlocked. Okay, so here, I think this is pretty good. We got 2 and 2. And look at all this fabric we got left. Oh my god. Just gonna cut off the riffraff here. So some pieces we don't need. So now the only thing we have left to cut out are our plackets, our sleeve plackets. And this particular pattern, for some reason, has them in separate pieces. I guess this is a thing. This is a 1970s pattern, so maybe it was just easier for people to understand. The way that I learned how to do a tailored placket is they're just one piece. So really what you would have is, let's see if I can, so here we have these 2 bits. So this is cut too, yeah. So you would kind of have something like this. Hang on. Right? And then, or would it be like that? Huh. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, because this is the part that goes on the top of the sleeve. You've seen this on tailored shirts, I'm sure, where it has that nice little triangle. It's sort of folded in on itself and hiding itself, so you have like a little slit on the inside, and that's where you can put a button. Sometimes you can put a button. But usually this is in one piece. The template for this is in one piece. And then what you're just going to do is you make like a box. Here, this is where the slit is going to be. You go up, over, down, so you have like a long rectangular box. You snip it all the way up until about 1/4 inch from the top of the box, and then go diagonally, so you have like a little cutout triangle. Then you flip it inside out, so then this becomes this way, and you sort of fold it in on itself. So you have the fold line here, and you have the other fold line here, and it's like all nice and neat and pressed. Anyway, we're going to cut these out. You need enough left over to make you a small clutch, maybe. This is possible, maybe? Let's see. I mean, if I saved, I could. I mean, you got me thinking. So if I did it like this, well, I got all these little scraps over here. I might be able to get some of this out of the tiny pieces, because these don't need to be perfect. Why? Why? Okay, my boyfriend's calling me apparently. I have to talk to you later. I love you and all, but not right now. I'm online. What time is it? Holy crap, it's 5 o'clock. Oh boy. Yeah, I might actually be able to do something with this. Make like a little purse. If I make the clutch though, I need the hardware for it. That's the thing about clutches, is you have to have that frame. Isn't that like clutch is a purse with the pursy bit? The whole reason it's called a purse is because it purses together. Like pursing your lips. Pretty sure I can do this. Because this don't need to be perfect. Nope. Don't need to be perfect at all. What is this one doing in there? Found a wayward pin for some reason. In my nice pins. Trying to be the better person. Trying to be better pin than you really are. Hiding in the good pins. I used it anyway because I felt sorry for it. God, this pattern was cut out like shit. I'm all mad. On my way home. Thanks, Omni. Glad he saw that I was online. Okay, I don't actually know. So you don't need to have the placement because it's all one piece and it's just, I'll show you tomorrow. This is ridiculous. You don't need to have that. It can be so much easier. Just make things easy for yourself. Alright, so I have this. Ooh, it's big enough. But do I have another one? I also gotta make sure that it's the opposite too. Oh my god. Yeah, I know I've got something. Hang on, I know I've got something. I know I have something. No? Oof. Oh! Oh yes! Oh, I got it! Okay. Okay, if I did it this way. I know it's gonna fit in here. I just need to make sure it's gonna be lined up. Or it could be the opposite. Hang on. So this is the fatter part. Is it going the same way? Oh, it is going the same way. Hey, look at me! Look how smart I am! Yeah! Okay, that is gonna fit. I think that's gonna fit. Snipping is a comforting sound. I agree. It's very satisfying to get that snippy sound. Not to be snippy, but snipping. Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright. It's a rush job. It's kind of a rush job. Yeah, I think we're okay. It's just a placket. Who cares? It's gonna be terrible here. Okay, let's get this little corner. It'll look great, you'll see. I always get very satisfied whenever I finish my plackets. They always look so delicious. So good. Okay. This is all trash now. I honestly don't know why I need placements on here, but I'm just gonna snip that just in case. Just in case I'm crazy and not paying attention, but pretty sure it's okay. So we have two opposite side plackets now. And then these guys are gonna be the unders. It's gonna be like folded over, kinda like that. So hooray! We got things! We got stuff! And then I have to cut out interfacing, but I'm gonna do that later. Okay, so that being said, I think it's time. I'll cut out the interfacing tomorrow. I'll fuse it all together. The collar, band collar, the cuffs, two of the cuffs. Well, the upper part of the cuffs need interfacing. The center front placket for the opening, and then we're good to go. And then we can start constructing this thing. I don't think it's going to take us very long at all. I think it's going to be very fast. And then yeah, I have this much. I have this much now. I actually managed to do it, and it's all going in the right direction. I'm so proud of myself. Ah, it's all twisted. Not bad though. I had 3 yards, and I managed to make it work because I learned a few things. Like, don't always fold your fabric, because you're gonna waste a lot of fabric that way. So use what you got smartly. Aha! Yeah, I might have enough for like a little purse or something. Alright guys. Yeah, so I have to stop and cut it. Oh wait. What's going on? Haven't done a placket in years. Those big satisfying moments make sewing worth it. Yes, for sure. My recent placket was very nice. I was really happy about it. Did we go over plackets with you on the stream? Because I think I like talked about it, and then it seems like I try to demonstrate something or I talk about it, and then all of a sudden I see everybody else trying to do it, so I'm like, that's awesome. Like the bloomers thing, everybody started making their bloomers. I'm like, this is pretty cool. So I can't remember if that was something that we talked about. I know we talked about turning corners though. Those are fun. Haven't done a placket in years, so yeah, the placket. So this is not the right placket. This is like the stupid placket. Don't do these plackets; they're stupid. Tailored plackets are so much better. Had to look it up. There is a free pattern for a clutch called the Clematis by Blue Cala Patterns. It's a zipper and a D-ring, but could truly substitute a key ring for the D-ring. Neat! I'm gonna have to check that out. I might be able to make a clutch out of this thing. That's cool. Thank you, Unique. That's very, very helpful. I sit down the next day and realize I was too lazy for interfacing, so I have to stop and cut it. I know. I always do my interfacing last. So that's what I'm going to do. It's time for me to take a break. It's time for me to do something else. Like I said, this is not going to take me that long. So for now, I guess I will say adieu. It's Friday, so I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Unless I do that surprise Saturday morning stream that sometimes I've been doing. Though I am still trying to get into the swing of things, as it were. Anyway, either tomorrow or I guess Tuesday so far has been my scheduled day. Although Mondays I've been like, I had school to teach, but now I don't, so I might stream on Monday. In any case, I will see you later. I will see you next time, and thank you so much for following Unique and So Crafty. Yeah, it was really nice meeting you. I hope to see you back here. That was really, really fun to have you, and the chat was really cool. Layers, Toodles, Post Up, thank you, and everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
I am the